Let's talk about female health. I mean, that's a big issue today. We've got so many things going on in America, and women, for the first time in the history of man, are having issues with their female organs, with cancer of the breast, uterine, and cervical cancers that are just destroying so many people's lives. So let's talk about how can a woman live a healthier life? What does she need specifically to do, and what does she need in her body? Number one, I can't get away from one part of having a healthy life, and that's exercise. Ladies, I know you may be a secretary, I know you may be a doctor, you may be an attorney, and you sit behind a desk. It's no excuse. The human body has to have exercise. You've got to keep the body functional. You've got to keep the muscles toned. It helps to keep you from getting diabetes, which, by the way, type 2 diabetes is an epidemic in this country. By the way, 98% reversible and 100% preventable, which the medical profession would never want you to know that. But to help you understand and to be educated about the female body, understand there are certain fats that the female body absolutely has to have, and it's almost non-existent in the American diet today. These are what's called essential fatty acids. I'm talking about the omega-3s, the omega-6s, the omega-9s. I'm talking about things that you get like fish oil or salmon. Salmon's one of the great sources. Ladies, if you like salmon, let me encourage you to eat it as often as you can. Let's talk about, the oils like flaxseed oil. Flaxseed oil, believe it or not, is one of the greatest oils you can put in your body, and the same thing with borage oil. What you want to stay away from, ladies, is you want to stay away from canola oil. You want to stay away from most of the vegetable oils. I know you've been told that that's the way you get healthier. They lied to you. Women were so much healthier when they ate lard. I know that don't sound good at Roy. You're going against everything the medical profession ever taught. I'm telling you the truth. You got to remember, though, their agenda is different from mine. They make their money if you're sick. I make my money if you stay healthy. So we're trying to teach people how to be healthy. Ladies, you've got to drink a lot of water. No, nothing compares to water. Now, it's okay to drink tea. I prefer you drink it unsweetened, or at least sweeten it with stevia. And that brings up something else. Not only do you need a lot of water, you need to reduce the amount of sugar you eat. Did you realize that in 1900, listen very carefully to this, in 1900, the average American ate 5 pounds of sugar a year. There was almost no type 2 diabetes, and there was no obesity. What happened? By the year 2000, they'd convinced all of us that sugar was good in everything, and it does taste good, I'm not denying that, but it's not good for you. And now the average American eats 150 to 200 pounds of sugar a year, and we wonder why we're diabetic, obese, and our hormones don't function right. Sugar is your enemy in large quantities. Not saying you need to eliminate it, small quantities. By the way, please stay away from high fructose corn syrup. That is one of the main culprits behind type 2 diabetes. More on that later. Female health and how does a woman stay healthy? Exercise, drink plenty of water. You got to have water. You got to drink a lot of, preferably with our pH drops in it. Something else I'll cover later. But we also not only want you to do the exercises, get the water, we want you to be particular about what you eat. Try to make sure that almost 75% of every plate you eat is made up of vegetables and proteins. The best vegetables are the ones that aren't white. In other words, don't eat too many white potatoes. That just turns to sugar in your body. Don't eat too much of the rice. It just turns to sugar in your body. And here's something interesting. About 15 years ago, they told all of us that pasta is a health food. Holy smoke, you don't need to eat that stuff. Remember this, one slice of bread, average size slice of bread, is the same as 3 teaspoons of sugar. In other words, if you eat a sandwich with 2 slices of bread, you might as well take 6 teaspoons of sugar, pour it on your tongue, and drink water behind it. Watch how much bread you eat. Potatoes, one average size baked potato serving of French fries, that's about 10 teaspoons of sugar in your body. Rice is about 12, and the worst of all is pasta. One serving of pasta can be 12 to 14 teaspoons of sugar in your body. So you wonder why if you're diabetic, you eat that stuff and your blood sugar goes through the roof. It just converts it to sugar. Your body releases an enzyme that turns it into sugar. Female health, you got to have your vitamins. I do recommend a really high quality multivitamin mineral. Remember, the human body to function as it's supposed to stay in homeostasis. What does homeostasis mean? It means balanced. When you're having irregular cycles and you're having pain associated with menstruation, when you're having trouble getting pregnant, a lot of times that's nothing but the fact that your nourishment's not correct. And when the nourishment's not correct, the body can't stay balanced. So how does a female stay healthy? Do those things, eat better, and take a really high quality multivitamin mineral like our feminine factors. That's just one example. We'll be covering more on this later. Until then, God bless you with abundant health.